rabbit catcher. It was a place of force. The wind gagging my mouth with my own blown hair, tearing off my voice, and the sea blinding me with its lights, the lives of the dead unreeling in it, spreading like oil. I tasted the malignity of the gorse, its black spikes, the extreme unction of its yellow candle flowers. They had an efficiency, great beauty, and were extravagant like torture. There was only one place to get to, simmering, perfumed, the paths narrowed into the hollow, and the snares almost effaced themselves, zeros shutting on nothing, set close like birth pangs. The absence of shrieks made a hole in the hot day, a vacancy. The glassy light was a clear wall, the thickets quiet. I felt a still busyness, an intent. I felt hands round a tea mug, dull, blunt, wringing the white china. How they awaited him, those little deaths. They waited like sweethearts. They excited him. And we too had a relationship. Tight wires between us, pegs too deep to uproot, and a mind like a ring, sliding shut on some quick thing, the constriction killing me also. A birthday present. What is this behind this veil? Is it ugly? Is it beautiful? It is shimmering. Has it breasts? Has it edges? I'm sure it is unique. I'm sure it is just what I want. When I'm quiet at my cooking, I feel it looking, I feel it thinking, is this the one I am to appear for? Is this the elect one? The one with black eye pits and a scar, measuring the flour, cutting off the surplus, adhering to rules, to rules, to rules. Is this the one for the Annunciation? My God, what a laugh. But it shimmers, it does not stop, and I think it wants me. I would not mind if it was bones or a pearl button. I do not want much of a present anyway this year. After all, I'm alive only by accident. I would have killed myself gladly that time any possible way. Now there are these veils shimmering like curtains, the diaphanous satins of a January window, white as baby's bedding and glittering with dead breath. Oh, ivory, it must be a tusk there, a ghost collar. Do you not see I do not mind what it is? Can you not give it to me? Do not be ashamed. I do not mind if it is small. Do not be mean. I am ready for enormity. Let us sit down to it, one on either side, admiring the gleam, the glaze, the mirrory variety of it. Let us eat our last supper at it like a hospital plate. I know why you will not give it to me. You are terrified. The world will go up in a shriek, and your head with it. Bossed, brazen, an antique shield, a marvel to your great-grandchildren. Do not be afraid. It is not so. I will only take it and go aside quietly. You will not even hear me opening it. No paper crackle, no falling ribbons, no scream at the end. I do not think you credit me with this discretion. If you only knew how the veils were killing my days. To you they are only transparencies, clear air. But my God, the clouds are like cotton, armies of them. They are carbon monoxide. Sweetly, sweetly I breathe in, filling my veins with invisibles, with a million probable motes that tick the years off my life. You are silver-suited for the occasion. Oh, adding machine. Is it impossible for you to let something go and have it go whole? Must you stamp each piece in purple? Must you kill what you can? There is this one thing I want today, and only you can give it to me. It stands at my window big as the sky. It breathes from my sheets, the cold, dead center where spilled lives congeal and stiffen to history. Let it not come by the mail, finger by finger. Let it not come by word of mouth. I should be 60 by the time the whole of it was delivered and too numb to use it. Only let down the veil, the veil, the veil. If it were death, I would admire the deep gravity of it, its timeless eyes. I would know you were serious. There would be a nobility then. There would be a birthday. And the knife not carve but enter, pure and clean as the cry of a baby. And the universe slide from my side. Secret house of Furia. You are blue and huge, traffic policeman holding up one palm. Difference between us? I have one eye, you have two. The secret is stamped on you, faint undulant watermark. The show black detector will have come out, wavery, indelible, true, through the African giraffe in its Edeny greenery. They stare from a square, stiff frill. They are for export, one of them, the other of them. A secret, an extra amber brandy finger, roosting and cooing, you, behind two eyes in which nothing is reflected. A knife that can be taken out, hair nails, lever the dirt, walk the legitimate baby, that big blue head. How it grieves in the bureau drawer. Is that lingerie, pet? It smells of salt cod. You had better stab a few cloves in an apple, make a sachet, or do away with the bastard. Do away with it altogether. No, it is happy there. But it wants to get out. Look, it is wanting to crawl. My God, there goes the stopper. The cars in the Place de la Concorde. Watch out. Stampede. Horns twirling in jungle gutturals. An exploded bottle of stout, slack foam in the lap. You stumble out, dwarf baby, the knife in your back. I feel weak. Without. cat eye, horse or a crutch, a brace or a hook, a rubber breast or a rubber crotch, just to show something different. No. Then how can we give you a finger? Stop crying. Open your hand. Empty. Empty. Here is a hand, village and willing to bring teacups, roll away headaches, guaranteed. Some shut your eyes at the end and dissolve in sorrow. We make new stock from the salt. I notice you were stark naked. How about this black and stiff? Not a bad fit. Marry it. It is waterproof, shatterproof, proof against fire and bombs and balloons. Believe me, they'll bury you in it. Now your head, excuse me, is empty. I have the ticket for that. Come here, sweetie, out of the closet. Well, what do you think of that? Naked as paper is stars. In 25 years she'll be silver, in 50 gold. A living doll everywhere you look. It can sew, it can cook, it can talk. It works. There is nothing wrong with it. You have a hole, it's a poultice. You have an eye, it's an image. My boy, it's your last resort. Will you marry it? Marry it. Marry it. Daddy, you do not do any more black shoe in which I have lived like a foot for 30 years, poor and white, barely daring to breathe or chew. Daddy, I have had to kill you. You died before I had time, marble heavy, a bag full of God, ghastly statue with one gray toe big as a Frisco seal, and a head in the freakish Atlantic where it pours bean green over blue and the waters all beautiful Nosset. I used to pray to recover you. Ah, do. In the German tongue in the Polish town, scraped flat by the roller of wars. But the name of the town is common. My Polack friend says there are a dozen or two. So I never could tell where you put your foot, your root. I never could talk to you. The tongue's stuck in my jaw. It's stuck in a barbed wire snare. Eesh. I could hardly speak. I thought every German was you. And the language obscene, an engine, chuffing me off like a Jew to Dachau, Auschwitz, Belsen. I began to talk like a Jew. I think I may well be a Jew. The snows of the Tyrol, the clear beer of Vienna are not very pure or true. With my gypsy ancestress and my weird luck and my tarot pack, I may be a bit of a Jew. I have always been scared of you, with your Luftwaffe, your gobbledygook, and your neat moustache, and your Aryan eye, bright blue. Panzerman, oh you. Not God, but a swastika, so black no sky could squeak through. Every woman adores a fascist, the boot in the face, the brute heart of a brute like you. You stand at the blackboard, Daddy, and the picture I have of you, a cleft in your chin instead of your foot. But no less a devil for that, no, not any less the black man who bit my pretty red heart in two. I was 10 when they buried you. At 20, I tried to die and get back to you. I thought even the bones would do. But they pulled me out of the sack, and they stuck me together with glue. And then I knew what to do. I made a model of you, a man in black with a Mein Kampf look, and a love of the rack and the screw, and I said, I do. So, Daddy, I'm finally through. The black telephone's off at the roof, the voices just can't whirl through. If I've killed one man, I've killed two. The vampire who said he was you, and drank my blood for a year. 7 years, if you want to know. Daddy, you can lie back now. There's a stake in your fat black heart, and the villagers never liked you. They're dancing and stamping on you. They always knew it was you. Daddy, Daddy, you bastard, I'm through. Ariel. Stasis in darkness, then the substanceless blue pour of tour and distances. God's lioness, how one we grow. Pivot of heels and knees, the furrow splits and passes, sister to the brown arc of the neck I cannot catch. Nigger eye berries casting dark hooks, black sweet blood mouthfuls, shadows. Something else pulls me through air, thighs, hair, flakes from my heels. White Godiva iron peel, dead hands, dead stringencies. And now I foam to wheat, the glitter of seed. Child's cry melts in the wall. And I am the arrow, dew that flies, suicidal, one with the drive, into the red eye, cold. Jade stone of the side, the agonized side of a green atom, I smile, cross-legged, enigmatical, shifting my clouds. So valuable, how the sun polishes this show. And should the moon, my indefatigable cousin, rise with her cancerous pallors dragging trees, little bushy polyps, little nets, my visibility is high. I gleam like a mirror. This facet the bridegroom arrives, lord of the mirrors. It is himself he guides in among these silk screens whose rustling prisons. I breathe, and mouth veil stirs its curtains. My eye veil is the concatenation of rainbows. I am his. Even in his absence I revolve in my sheath of impossibles, quite quiet among these parrots called, oh, chatterers. Attendants of the eyelash, I shall unloose one feather like the peacock. Attendants of the lip, I shall unloose one note, shattering the chandelier of air that all day plies its crystals, a million ignorance. Attendants of the nose, the bowsprits of the Viking wallow and dull. Attendants, and at his next step I shall unloose from the small jeweled doll he guards like a heart, the lioness, the shriek in the bath, the cloak of holes.